Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be going over terminal customization with iTerm 2. We're going to be going through installing ZSH and then theming our ZSH with Oh My 10K and then theming iTerm 2 last. So first what we're going to do is we're going to download iTerm 2, we're going to download it, and then we're going to drag that to our applications folder, which I have already installed, so we're going to not do that. And then we're going to open iTerm. As you see here, we are greeted with our bash terminal. Now, the first thing I want to say about this is that we need to switch from bash to ZSH. Here, that's what we want. All right, so first step is installing Oh My ZSH. And Oh My ZSH is basically a customizable terminal framework for ZSH. Now, this is great because it allows a lot of extensions and like a lot of autocomplete things for your terminal, and it just makes the experience better and lets you theme it. What we're going to do is we're going to run this curl command in our terminal like so, and we're going to say yes to changing our default terminal to ZSH. Then we're going to enter our password, and we're getting this message, so we're going to run this command to fix it, hopefully. All right, so now we're going to run this command, which was going to change our default terminal to ZSH instead of bash. This isn't needed on Big Sur, but on earlier versions, you do need to run this command. And now when we restart our terminal, we should be in ZSH. Yep, and there we are. You can tell because since we installed Oh My ZSH, we have this little themed thing. All right, so now that we know all this, let's go and familiarize ourselves with ZSH. So by going to homefolder.zshrc, this is how we access our configuration for ZSH. And this lets us change a lot of things such as theme, such as our paths for, say, your Java home, your Android SDK, all these default home directories and things of that nature. They will all go into this file. Whenever you see that, this is the file you want to mess with. And this is also where you're going to install your plugins. So you can add your plugins right there, and you can add your theme up here. So let's get into that now. We're going to check out Powerlevel 10K, which is the terminal theme I have installed on all my computers at the moment, just because it's clean, customizable, very easy to install. You just follow the instructions in GitHub. So since we are using Oh My ZSH, we are just going to copy this command into our terminal, and that's going to copy it down. And then we're going to go into our ZSHRC file, and we're going to change this theme to Powerlevel/10K. And now, when we restart iTerm, we're going to get the configuration, which is great. It's what we wanted. So now we're at the configuration wizard for this theme. So we're going to install the font. It's going to install it and update iTerm 2 because it's all supported. We're going to pen Q out of this like it says. We're going to reopen it. We're going to check and make sure our font's working. So yes, we see a diamond. We can go yes. See a lock. See a Debian logo. That all fits. And now we're going to determine our terminal theme. So I like to go with the rainbow prompt. I just like the colors of it. So we're going to go with 3. And then we're going to go with Unicode just because it looks a little bit cleaner. And show current time. I mean, this is all up to personal preference. We'll do it just so we can see all the information we're able to see. So I really like the slanted one. That's what I use on all my stuff. And slanted again. And now we're going to look at the tails configuration. I don't know. I usually do the flat. It just looks cleanest to me. And then I personally really like the 2-line with this theme, where it shows your text under the line. It just looks cleaner to me. And then I do like to keep a dotted line with no frame. And the connection color, we're just going to do like a medium one. And then probably the cleanest one to look at is sparse with these. And we'll go and do many icons. And then transient prompt. This is So it only shows that bar there once. It hides all the other ones. It only shows the current prompt. If you select no, you'll see it every time you run a command, but if you select yes, it'll only show it for what you're typing. I personally don't like it. It looks cleaner to me if you leave the full history there, so I'm going to say no. Since it's about to change this file, we're going to close our ZSHRC, then we're going to go with yes. And now if you look at our little theme here, we see we have fancy terminal decorations here now, so we can be like, see, you got spacing here, it looks a lot cleaner, you can see the commands here, yada yada yada. Very nice. So what we're going to do next is install some plugins into our thing. We're going to do a few. This is the ones that I usually install on everything. So the first one was the syntax highlighting is as we're going to run this command, and we're going to run this command and restart. During those commands, we get coloring based on what something is, which is nice. It helps with separation when using a terminal. And the second one we're going to download is autocomplete, which is honestly a must-have. So we're going to run that. And then open this and add in. All right, and now as you can see, if we type in open, we get an autocomplete of our previous commands, which is so useful. I use it all the time. So now that we see our previous command, we can just click the right arrow key, and there's our previous command. We could just, it's so great, I promise you. Because I open this file a lot, it's just super easy because it always remembers that I've typed it before, and I don't have to type out the whole thing after installing this plugin. Super convenient. There's a bunch of other plugins you can install for Oh My Zsh that work with different applications and make things a bit easier. So you just gotta go look through yourself, find some things you like, but it really makes life a lot easier. And now the last thing we're gonna do is we're gonna customize iTerm to itself. The first thing I like to do is make iTerm to the default term, which you see right here from the iTerm menu. We click that, and then we install the shell integration, which just makes everyone happier when you're using this as your default terminal. And now whenever you open something that needs a terminal, it will open in this and not the stock terminal. So now we're going to go into preferences to general, and we're just going to go down here to minimal. And now it looks a lot cleaner without the top bar, and it has this nice clean look to it. Next, we're going to go to profiles, and we're going to pick a color scheme we like. So there's a lot, but you just got to pick one that goes with your UI, or you can download one from GitHub. There's plenty. So if you want to download a theme, you just go to this GitHub and you can download any of these themes and install them into iTerm by just going to presets and going to import right there. You can also get there by going to this website and downloading any you would like. So we're going to download Arthur because that's my personal favorite. Whoops. I'm going to right click the link. Download. Then I'm going to take that to show hidden files with command shift period. Put a .iTerm2, and I'm just going to throw it in here just so it's somewhere I recognize. And then we're going to go into here, go to import. Here, show hidden files. .iTerm2, and you have to remove the text thing so iTerm can recognize it. We're going to open it, and then we are going to select it like so, and there we go. We have a custom color scheme going on, and now we're almost done. We're almost done with my personal configuration. The last thing I like to do is go into window appearance. We're going to add some transparency, and then we're going to add some blur, and I like a lot of blur, so we're going to increase that blur, get it just right, because I really like it matching the rest of the UI. So that slight blur behind here, I really like it doing that. Here's our final terminal. Looks very nice. What's a good word for it? Customized to our liking. So I hope you enjoyed this video. This is my preferred method of theming my terminal, but obviously you can take all of this and apply it to however you want to theme your terminal. Hope you enjoyed. I'll catch you guys next time.